win because okay, this is AD LeBlanc, so I'm not. And here I thought that okay, I'm having 2 items. She has 1 item. I definitely win, but I should have expected this. It's a lot stronger than I thought. Hey guys, Vizais here, and in today's video we're gonna analyze AD carry gameplay and we're gonna learn basically a little bit from everything. It's gonna be very nice because in this video we're gonna have recall timings, wave management, trading patterns, how to make a game plan, and more things about AD carry. Of course, we're gonna learn mid game macro. We're gonna learn how to convert a lead into the early game, into the later stages. Sorry. So let's get started. So it's very simple. So we play Janna with Lucian and they play Zeri with Sona. Well, in terms of the AD carry matchup, I mean, Lucian is super aggressive. He wants to win in the early game. Zeri is basically the opposite. She's completely useless in the lane. She doesn't want to do anything. Sona is pretty weak in the early game. She doesn't have much. I mean, she does have the poke a bit, and compared to the Janna, she's much better. So theoretically, in this lane, we can win the lane for sure. It's just gonna be a bit. It's basically gonna be up to me if I can like get dash in and just proc PTA or try to execute them through the minions. But theoretically, the Sona is much stronger than the Janna, so we just go for a short leash and then we go in the lane. So the problem is that we leashed and now we're just gonna get poked like this. I don't think we should leash. In general, against Sona you can leash because I mean, same thing against Zeri, they don't really have so much push power, but at the same time Janna is completely useless in lane in this matchup. And then I also play a long range champion, so the fact that they actually got the push on us right here is kind of bad. I try to Q through the minion to actually poke her a little bit with Zeri. There is that, but now I'm gonna get poked, and even if I try to, you know, if I try to not get poked, it's gonna be a bit hard because Sona is kind of hard to dodge. I mean, of course you can say Janna can shield, but this is not a very high elo, so sometimes she won't shield or sometimes she will forget. So all what I have to do is like, I need to play it slow. I don't need to play it safe. I need to play it slow, as in I need to wait like an opening, and I need to just try to kind of trade back. They do out sustain us because they also have the Sona W. So the mistake here is, realistically speaking, it's the fact that I leashed basically. So let's see this trade right here. So Sona walks up. I knew she's gonna walk up for the Q. I try to just dash, I think. Try to go for a little bit of a trade. A little bit sloppy, but overall it was a good trade. They do have a bit of sustain. So the plan in this laning phase was really to win it, but at the same time we didn't really have a huge gap in terms of the matchup. So playing it slow and playing it on farm is fine. Having proper wave management here is fine. Teemo went in. Remember that like right here when I see Teemo, all what I have to, like the first thing that I do is that I use heal very early. The Janna walked up too early, but my heal still reached. So I heal very early before the ignite. I use my E like this. I run from them pretty fast. And then here it's pretty good that we actually escaped only by using heal. I push the wave, I try to stop the recall, but then I decide, hey, I'm not gonna stop the recall of the guy because I know that if I stop her, she can stop me after, or she's gonna get the farm. Let me not stop her and she's gonna lose the farm as well. I go double longsword and refillable potion. I don't think I have other options for Lucian. I don't think boots are good at all, and dagger is a bit iffy. So this matchup is really played just slowly around trades. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna also show you the mistake of the Zeri, because she's trying to trade too much. She's trying to win the laning phase, which with Zeri or Sivir against Lucian, you're not trying to win the laning phase. You're trying to establish his advantage. You're gonna get out traded every time when you poke. So you have a low range. You're always gonna get out traded. The fact that you're trying to play aggressive, you're gonna slowly but surely lose the lane yourself. So all what she had to do is to push, and she pushed amazingly this game. So now I play slow here and just go in. I don't use my dash, and when I see her right there, I use my dash to try to flash on her, but they actually used everything. Then I push the wave, and if they stay here, unfortunately our jungle was playing top. Kind of wanted to dive, but the Sona, but we didn't really agree with it. I feel like we could have. Like right here, she had the W, but if I just walk up right here, auto Q, auto, and then I E out, it would be good. I mean, I was a bit not confident on the Janna. Janna was playing really safe. She didn't really hit any tornado so far, so it was a bit hard. But I definitely think that if this is high elo, we dive here really fast. and it's gonna be pretty easy to play. She trolled. Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against. I try to E, go out of the tower shot, W, auto Q, and back off. Lucian is actually a pretty good champion right now in this meta. So I feel like it's pretty nice. And Timo came. Just try to go on the Zeri here. We actually had Kha'Zix going on here. I try to push the lane, and after I push the lane, I reset. He's doing Drake, but I can't really follow. I'm gonna die if I follow because I'm so low on HP. And I mean, I'm not so low in HP, but I'm really low on mana. And anyways, even if I had full mana, I probably wouldn't follow, because it's so big of a risk that I don't want to risk it really. Because if the LeBlanc was actually coming or something happens, it's just gonna be very difficult. So I just rather play it safe. So yeah, we just play the lane slow. We just go for trades slowly. So what you can learn in this game is that even though in the beginning you have a plan to win the lane, sometimes you just have to wait, and sometimes you just have to be patient. You can't really do everything yourself, right? So in this case, we actually just started killing them. We don't really get double, but they troll, they go over aggressively. So this Zeri, she probably didn't make a plan, and she played basically, this is what most of the people, okay, this was my grief. This is what most of the people do when they play. They don't have a plan based on the champ they play. Like if you play Zeri is the worst champion in the early game. I mean, at level 6 you can do some aggressive stuff, but in general you're pretty weak. So you have to basically take trades based on, like, I mean, if you have like big minion advantage, or you have big HP lead, or the target is CC'd. But the problem is that she wasn't doing that. She was trading air like every single time she could have, which is very, very grief, because her champion is not designed to do that. Or if she played Miss Fortune, of course I would agree with what she does, but she plays Zeri. So right here what we did, actually E. So as we can see, Zeri is going in really hard, and I was very surprised. I thought that every single time the jungle is behind something like what they're doing. We have pretty decent vision. Here I try to just kill her, because she kind of like greeded. I take the tower and then I just go mid. I tell Kiana to go to bot lane here and just go to mid. I try to take as many things as possible on mid lane. Of course, if we get the tower, it's gonna be really, really huge. Here I do a little bit of a limit testing, because of course it's season 14, so we're basically talking about, you know, we need to try out things. Unfortunately, it didn't always work as planned. In this case, I died. I think I eat pretty badly. I eat into the LeBlanc there, and then I get exhausted. Yeah, then Jax was here, everyone was here. Yeah, this wall is huge. Didn't have much vision, so I didn't really see them coming, and then I just end up dying. I had to be very careful, because I think in this game I had a lead, and then I didn't. What I should not do now is, like, I shouldn't take big risks like that. Now I take the wave bot lane and I just have the item. What I do here is actually pretty smart. Like, I actually push the wave, and another player will try to push another one or try to do something else, but I just reset. I just reset because I have the item in base, so there is no reason realistically to push one more. I just reset. If I have the item, I'll just reset. No reason to push one more. I take the wave. Pretty good. Pretty good, and then I push mid lane because there is nothing really on the map. So I think the mistake that I did here is, like, I died twice. I did play pretty good overall, I need to go bot now, and here I do again another risk. Again, this is we're not really, so I kind of want to try this in the beginning of the season because okay, this is AD LeBlanc, so I don't know like what are the builds, what are the matchups, what is the damage of the champion, so I need to learn it, you know. And here I thought that okay, I'm having 2 items, she has 1 item, I definitely win. But I should have expected this. It's a lot stronger than I thought. I should have dodged her E. If I dodge her E, definitely I can win that. But yeah, I tested my limit, and then now I can actually lose this game. I really can lose this game. I push the waves, then I just go to my jungle. Unfortunately, he just dies, and then I also die. Like, that's very, very bad. Let's see. So he dies, I try to hover. Then I just back off. Yeah, I really have to get used of this map, because this map is a lot weirder than the other map. They have different entrances, they have different angles where they can kill you from. So it's not like the other map, so they can kill you, they can go like this really easy, or they go all the way around. So all in all, I didn't transition the lead very good though. I didn't transition the lead very good, even though I had the lead. I mean, sure, it's better than Zeri, but I took some unnecessary risks. So what I shouldn't really do is that I shouldn't really take this risk with dashing in. And of course, if I would be in a normal game where I do not care about winning, I wouldn't really dash into LeBlanc. I would like play safer. But I just really want to test my limits, because I want to see which AD carry is good, which AD carry is bad. So I want to see a little bit. It's like you're testing a car, right? If you go for a test drive, you just like, do you just, you know, go with 40 kilometers per hour and you just, you know, chill? Like, you just chill? No, you just try to accelerate, try to see how does the car respond, how does it feel, like you try to test it, right? That's how you play in early season, in my opinion, you know. Yes, you know, it's gonna look like your match history is gonna look okay, you know, you have a lot of deaths and stuff, but because of course if you're testing limits, it's just obviously you're gonna lose a lot more, but I think it could be worth. Yeah, so all in all, I think that Lucian is good. I haven't seen Caitlyn. Kalista can be decent. Xayah can be okay for sure. Ashe is decent as well. I don't know if she's S tier. Vayne is really good. She's still really, really good, so I'll probably play more Vayne. So yeah, in this game, what we learn in this laning phase is that you don't always need to be playing to accelerate with Lucian. You can sometimes just play to just slow, you know, and just wait for openings. And then in the mid game, don't take big risks, take it slow. Play around your teammates, don't stay too much on side lane, group like when you should group, and play around your items, like pay attention to how much gold you need for an item, and just recall when you have it. Don't stay for extra waves if it's not necessary. And in terms of the build, always try to adapt your build. Like for example, here I go plated boots, if you guys see here. It's quite good. So this is basically what we learned in this game. You know, it wasn't clean, many mistakes for sure. I mean, as in with the testing limits, basically even here I'm just testing limits, you know. I'm just always going in. I just try to see if the champion is good or not, really. I just try to see how much can I go, like how far can I push it, you know. And I encourage you to also do that. So guys, this is the video. I'm also gonna make a video probably with a game that I lost. So, and probably I'm gonna also make like a challenger analysis game from like, or maybe not a challenger because now no one is challenger, maybe a masters. Guys, thank you so much for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Let me know if you actually like this kind of content, by the way, and let me know what other content you would like to see here. See you.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive.
Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. and it's just $5. It's no brainer, right? But here is the deal. You've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board. They are on the waiting list, and more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.